Good morning. It's Tuesday, March the 24th, and this is The Drill. Thank you very much. I'm Ron, your host and the only true conservative in the United States today. I don't take my cues from the left. I will not pretend to be neutral. I will not simply, quote, give you the facts and let you decide, unquote. I am partisan, and I'm here to convince and persuade. I will tell you what to do, where to go, and how to hang your laundry. I created this podcast to answer the question most asked by conservatives, namely, what can I do? My podcast is short, approximately 5 to 10 minutes long, and because shorter podcasts are easier to download and listen to, and shorter podcasts force me to get to the point. I've been listening to conservative talk radio since 1989, and I grew up in a socialist household where I was able to see the destructive effects of socialism up close and personal. My podcast is made available through Spreaker, and it can be heard on iTunes, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. Today, what can I do? Tweet of the day, heard on the Rush Limbaugh Show, and dealing with arbitrary statements. All that when I come back. Thank you. What can I do? Get your act together. No one right or left is going to take you seriously if you talk like a conservative but act like a socialist. You must know what you are doing. You must dress the part. You must carry yourself like a true conservative. You must have the courage of your convictions and speak that way. No equivocations, no vacillations. You must be willing to admit your mistakes and be willing to correct them. You must think and communicate like a true conservative. You must be realistic. Next up, the tweet of the day. Thank you. The tweet of the day from President Trump. Thank you to the everyday heroes who are caring for patients, maintaining supply lines, keeping families fed, and making incredible accommodations to serve their communities, unquote. Next up, heard on the Rush Limbaugh Show. Thank you. The left taunts the right with words racist, homophobe, etc. The left thinks that it is an automatic point in the win column. And this was said by Rush Limbaugh on his show. True, because conservatives are stupid. The left subverts the right by subverting knowledge. If you propose a solution to the homeless crisis, you are aiding and abetting the left. The left wants the conversation to center on the homeless, when in fact, the real issue is about property owners, and property rights. Right now, I'm the only person in the country, the only true conservative, I might add, that understands the true issue. What a shame. Next up, dealing with arbitrary statements. Thank you very much. How does a true conservative ignore arbitrary statements without creating an awkward situation? By changing the subject. Always have some ideas in mind. For instance, the lefty says, Donald Trump is a racist. You say, hey, don't forget about the company picnic on Friday. What are you bringing? Or, if you support Donald Trump, you're a racist. You. Did you remember to take out the trash? Remember to call their bluff. Always call their bluff, because if you do not, these tactics will be used against you again and again and again. Back in a minute. Thank you. Who is the true conservative? He's the person that has the courage of his convictions and is confident in what he knows. He's the person that understands that cultural conservatism is more important than political conservatism. He is not selfish but minds his own business. He acts like an adult. He is patriotic and uses common sense. He expresses what he knows and does so with certainty. He makes judgments, refuses to speculate, speaks clearly and definitively, and is not afraid to say no. He's open-minded, asking why rather than why not. He is consistent, credible, and influential, not ashamed of his existence, unafraid to learn or correct his mistakes. He is a normal American, and he is better than the socialist. He is a better friend, father, brother, family member, and a better person, period. You have to know that. If you don't know with every fiber of your being that being a true conservative is best, then you are wasting your time. And that brings me to the end of another episode of The Drill. Remember that the left has no authority, no power, and they can't win. Think about it.